Okay, so his team 95, Justin Herbert, CD Lamb, and Isaiah, me 99, 99, 99. I'm thinking, okay, he's not that good of a player. He doesn't spend money on the game. I'm just gonna see what I can do here. We get ball first, so I'm like immediately thinking, okay, CD Lamb. I mean Henry Ruggs, excuse me, Henry Ruggs. I get to try him out with human joystick as my kick returner, with streak specialist and return man, so he's pretty good. I go out to the outside. I'm like, okay, he's smooth, and he's out. He gets tackled at the 25. And then that's where first play, you know what? I look around in my playbook on suggestions. I go to my recent plays, see what they give me. And then I had a great idea. I'm going to see if he's going to come out in a Tampa 2 or a cover 2. Anything of the sort. So I go to gun. I go to empty trio, double pivot. Double pivot is a great play to attack cover 2. Reason why is because that streak route and that post route on the left side are great. You roll out with Pat Mahomes. Alvin Kamara's gone by a country mile, but Alvin Kamara ran it, so he gets tackled. 68-yard gain, though. He's on the 7-yard line. And then I play shallow cross. See, he played cover 3 match. If it can work against cover 3 match, it can work against a lot of other defenses. So now he's coming out in cover 2, which I'm like, okay, he's using Peppers, which is an 86, and he gets a tackle and so we're on the 6 now, 1-yard gain. I come out in single back, and then I go to my recent plays. I'm gonna run stretch. I'm pretty sure this is stretch. If it's not stretch, then it's bench, obviously. So I'm coming out in stretch. It's Mark Ingram, and I only get 2 yards on this play. And I'm thinking, okay. I motion Thomas out, and then I hand the ball off to Mark Ingram, and he has Devin Bush. I try to juke Bush, but Simmons gets to him, gets the tackle. Good defense on his part, but Tampa 2's not going to beat me in this game. You got to play other defenses other than Tampa 2. Tampa 2 is not a good defense to run. And I even wish I told him that, but Tampa 2 is a terrible defense to run. So on this play, I'm thinking Mike Thomas, maybe Shannon Sharp. But worst case scenario, I run out to the outside, which is exactly what I do. I take off to the outside. I had Sharp, but I didn't want to risk it. So I get tackled at the 1. It was a fumble field goal. I'm not with that. So I come out in spacing or slants. I believe it was spacing. It was spacing. So I come out in spacing. I switch to the run. In spacing, he moves over a guy. Bam, touchdown, 7-0 off rip. We're going to kick the field goal, obviously. And he keeps on playing those cloud flat coverages, which is cover 2. And those are not going to work, as you'll see. So I kick the field goal. Extra point is good. And I feel like what's going through his head during this time is, okay, we made him, go for it on 4th down. We probably have a good chance to compete in this game, but we'll see. Alright, so right now I'm thinking, alright, am I going to kick it to his fullback? Or am I? And I'm like, you know what, just to be safe, I'll kick it to his fullback. Madden likes to keep people that aren't very good at the game in the game. Alright, so the ball goes to DeMarco. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. So, and then he comes out in his offense. And as y'all know, I only play cover 4 drop show 2. It's amazing. And then I come out and pinch bug 0 because I'm like, alright, he's running. And then he throws the ball. But luckily for me, pinch bug 0, being the nano blitz, gets to it. Bobby Bell gets to him easily. And I have a sigh of relief. But then I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're going to run cover 4 drop show 2 again. And he comes out, and this time I tried to switch to my linebacker. Warren Sapp's out in coverage now. But he throws a dumb pass. He should have just threw it away to Robbie Anderson. It gets tipped, hit out of bounds, and luckily for him, nothing happened. So I know he's passing, so I'm getting ready for it. I get on Malcolm Jenkins, who, by the way, is an underrated user. So I get on Malcolm. He comes out. And I'm seeing where he's going with it. He throws it deep. Marshawn Lattimore easily jumps up, gets the one-handed interception. We're now in the 33, and I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be an easy game, which it was. So I'm going back to empty trio, double pivot, because he was running cover 2 that entire drive except for one play. And what do you know? It looks like he's in it again. So the key to do this, you double team the edge and you run out to that side and you throw it. But he's using Simmons. So I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh. And then I just launch it to Henry Ruggs and I couldn't get it to Henry. He actually played cover 3 that time. But as you see, you get him scared of it, you can get anyone open, even in cover 3. The play's really good. But sadly, Pat Mahomes overthrew Henry Ruggs. And then bam, I run a screen to Brandon Cooks. Screen did not work. So we're down, 3rd down. So I'm thinking, you know what? We're going to run double pivot again. It worked twice, basically. I should have had a touchdown that play. So he's using Simmons. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just do the same play again. And he's going to play back. He's probably playing cover 3 again, buzz match. And I double team, and then I get a false start. So now I'm in an even bigger hole. Even bigger. So now I'm thinking, all right, it's 3rd and 16. What play should I do? And that's what I'm thinking here. And I'm looking at my screen. And I'm just going to do double pivot because I have faith that Henry Ruggs will get open. So, as you see, I come out, put the streak on Kamara, and I double team the right side or the left side. I roll out. He's not going to guard. I made a terrible read. But luckily his user is terrible and I score. Terrible read. I should have threw it to Ruggs. Ruggs was wide open and he played Tampa 2 contain. And technically both routes were wide open. So I score off of that. Probably shouldn't have. Thank God his user was terrible. And we're going to kick the extra point, and obviously it's good. So we're about still in the first quarter, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, he'll quit next turnover. I was wrong. So, I'm thinking to myself, all right, what plays should I do? How should I bait him? How should I get him to, during the kickoff, I'm thinking, what should I do to really get him to quit? Because he's not going to quit anytime soon if I let him score again. That's what I really believe, because no one quits if they score. No one will quit if they score, even if they throw 7 interceptions. That's why you got to hold your opponents to 0. It's 14-0, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm riding high. He'll quit. Little did I know this drive, I believe this is the drive he scores on. So I'm dropping back in cover 4. My user is good enough to stop anything. He runs the ball, gets a juke with, I believe that's Barry Sanders, my bad. It's Barry Sanders, and I'm like, okay. I don't know what I need to do to stop that. So I come back out in pinch bug 0, and I guard Jenkins, and we get the stop in the backfield like I wanted. So he comes back out, and I'm running pinch bug 0 again. I'm not finna have it. Making my adjustments, showing him that I'm blitzing. I'm not gonna hide the fact that I'm blitzing because I want him to block everybody so I can have a better chance of getting a interception. And then he catches that, and I'm like, okay. So we come out. It's pinch bug 0 again. I'm showing him that I'm blitzing. I'm containing the sides. And he actually did something pretty smart. That was really smart on his half. A little flick pass to Josh Jacobs, and it worked. He got a lot of yards, and I'm like, okay, should I send pinch bug 0 again? I decide not to. Then I see he's in I formation. I'm like, maybe I should. So that's exactly what I do. And Isaiah Simmons destroys Absolutely destroyed Josh Jacobs on that. And then the first quarter is over. So we ran pitch bug zero a bunch of times now. I'm pretty sure he's getting aggravated by it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to deal with it no more. So that's when I come back out and cover 4 drop. And, you know, we're looking. We're seeing what we can do. I'm looking. We drop back. I gave him a blitz look even though. And I thought that right there should have been an interception. He gets a possession catch with CD. And I switch to a different defense. This one is cover 3. Yeah, cover 3. And he throws it to the outside to Jacobs. Jacobs makes a man miss, but doesn't get good enough speed on the outside to score. He's on the 9, though. So I play cover 3 Sky. That play is terrible. Don't ever run it. So I'm back in cover 4. This is my bread and butter. I know this play inside and out. I know what can beat it, and I know how to stop what can beat it. So I made a mistake and almost oversold. I tried to force an interception. It didn't work. So he comes back out, and I'm seeing, okay, what is he doing? And he just runs up the middle, and I thought he should have fumbled, but unfortunately I didn't get a hit stick. I'm pretty sure he would have quit. So he comes out, field goal. I think, okay, he's actually going to kick field goal. And he does. 3-14. That's the score. And then I believe this is where the magic happens. The reason why I suggest that you buy Henry Ruggs right away. I select my return. I think, okay, he's going to kick it to the fullback. Boy, I was wrong. Henry Ruggs gets it about the 4-3 yard line, and he cups up field, and he's gone. He's gone. Right there, he scores. Right off the bat, he goes to the 5, and he celebrates. I celebrate in his face. Score 21-3. I'm thinking surely he's quitting. Right here, I thought he was about to turn off his station. He didn't. He keeps on playing, and I'm like, okay. I mean, what can you do? You can only do so much in a sense that this man won't quit. You have to make them quit. So, I kick to his fullback again. And the ball goes up. And it goes to DeMarco. And I try to hit stick him to fumble. He doesn't fumble. So, I come out in my base defense yet again. Cover 4, drop show 2, which, let's be honest here, guys. I know it's a really scummy way to play the game. And it's kind of aggravating when you're playing, competitively and the guys just running the same defense. But everyone does it in MUT at this point. They'll either run their own. Just don't hate me because I know how to run cover 4, drop show 2 without running the nano blitz from it. So he gets a few yards on the run. And, guy, if you're ever watching this video, just know that, you're a very predictable player. Out routes and whatnot. I get it. I'm a piece of shit for running pinch bug 0 and cover 4 drop show 2. There's some of the cheesier plays in the game. But, hey, I did what worked. And obviously, whatever I was doing was working on you. So it's 3rd and 1. I'm trying to get this man to quit. So I'm just sending blitz after blitz after blitz. Incomplete. It's 4th down. It's 4th and 1, and to my surprise, he's going for it, which, in case you're wondering, isn't really shocking. So I'm thinking, you know what? I don't think I should run it, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna run pinch bug 0. I believe he gets it. If I'm not mistaken, he gets it. So he comes out in the I form, like always. And he actually gets it on a slant route. And that actually made me mad. Because a slant route is the least of my worries, in my opinion, when it comes to short yardage situations. But that play, he gets it, which is cool. He comes out in a wing set. And I'm thinking, okay, he's running stretch to the outside. Or running a pass variant out of the playbook, which is exactly what he did. And I'm thinking, all right, easy. And he actually takes off with Herbert. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, pick. No. He almost scored because Byron Jones decided not to react. I thought that would have been the end of the game. But you know what? You'll see later. I'm glad it wasn't the end of the game. 2nd and 10. And he runs the ball. It doesn't get far. Cam Jordan's on it. And it's 3rd and 6. So I come back out in the base defense. 2-minute warning. It's not even halftime yet. It's 21-3. Cover 4. Drop show 2 is holding him to nothing. Comes out in a regular defense. So I put Shazier on the spy to prevent him from doing that bullshit again. Oh no, I actually sent him on a blitz. And I'm guarding that middle. That's exactly what I wanted to guard. And bad timing ball hawk, sadly, but it's 4th down. And he punts. He's actually punting. And I'm like, okay, I don't believe you. So I'm going to play punt safe man, which means I have no real blockers. But this is why you need to get Henry Ruggs. Punt goes up in the sky. And a man right in his face. I run to the side, go upfield. I come and spin into the inside, and I'm gone. He's gone. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, 28-3, and that's where he quits.